Alright, we're back. Sorry, I was looking at the Steam year-end review and I got amused that Warhammer 40k was listed as its own genre. I apparently got 800 plus achievements this year on Steam, though.
If there were another cataclysm, would the entire continent disappear into the sea?
If it's the same as last time, then yes, it would.
The Nerifes cannon pales in comparison to this.
The Nerifes cannon could take out a mountain, but with this, it's the entire continent.
So this is what Moritz meant by purging the awareness.
We can't live without land. If it sinks, we're finished.
Was that tower-looking thing the Wings of Light?
Most likely, the Wings of Light would seem to be the enemy's secret weapon.
Enemy? A device to cause the cataclysm.
Would Cheryl really do that?
In any case... determining the enemy's objective was a good step forward. We didn't even know that until now.
Hang on a second. Why are you calling the Fairness the enemy? You weren't using that word before.
I thought it would be best in order to accurately represent the situation.
Hey! Do you all seriously think Shirley is going to cause another cataclysm?
Well...
There's no way she'd do that. This is Shirley we're talking about.
We don't really know her that well.
Then I'll tell you about her. Shirley couldn't hurt a fly. There's no way she could sink a continent and wipe out humanity. Hey, what's that about? You don't believe me?
Oh, they don't believe you.
It's going to be okay. It'll all work out.
Stop and look at the reality of the situation. How can you be so sure it's going to work out? Just what is Shirley to you?
What?
And don't try to claim she's your sister. Shirley herself declared that she's through with you.
Jay!
The time for playing brother and sister is long over.
You little...
Now hang on! You don't have to say it like that.
This is no time to be mincing words. Or don't you mind if the cataclysm occurs again?
Here, you could have taken any trip around. Why'd you do that? Also, don't show me your butt. Yeah, that's it. There's no need for us to worry like this.
What do you mean?
Everything will be fine as long as the cataclysm doesn't happen, right? I'm going to convince Shirley.
Senal.
If I talk to her, I'm sure she'll understand.
I'd like to know what makes you so confident.
Hey, there's a light over there.
What is that?
It seems Nerifes is calling us.
It must be trying to help us. Let's go check it out.
What should we do?
I think we should go. We can't just ignore it.
Then let's get moving.
I don't think he sounds like Alphino. At least he doesn't sound like it to me. Maybe a
I
Romulan
have to do
Alphino.
something. Yeah, me.
Not. Damn it, kitten. Stop being a kitten. Jay the Angry.
How is the Marinus?
No change.
In fact, Jay sounds like Walter to me.
In the previous battle, you captured several of Vaclav's soldiers, correct?
They're confined in a room in the castle.
I want you to question them and find one who meets a certain set of requirements. What I'm looking for is...
what he's looking for is squirmels. Alright, what are we doing? Just saved. Okay, I think I know where we're going. The opposite shore seems to be shining. Maybe going there will yield some clues. Yeah, so we're gonna have to place the tablets in those 4 slots we walked by before. I'm fairly certain. Oh, we've been down here like forever.
Genus Draco? Species? It's ancient. If it gets any... Spread!
Demon Blast!
Firestorm!
Demon Blast! Landslide!
Newman Blade!
Don't take your eyes off
Gambit! Newman Rising! Dark Force!
Thunderblade! Demon Blast! Demon Blast!
What a
We
wonderful
did it, team.
specimen.
This game's
I
very
must make a note of it.
forgiving with the amount of TP it gives you after combat too, which is pretty cool. Fun fact, William. Jay is voiced by Papalimo. Well, you're in the right ballpark.
Oh, it disappeared.
There's a picture here.
I wonder if those missing parts are intentional. 1, 2, 3, 4 places.
Thanks, Jay.
Wait, 4? Senal, could you line up the tablets we've collected on the ground?
It looks like the tablets we've collected are parts of this thing.
It would seem Nerifes is testing us.
What do you mean?
We're probably supposed to place these tablets in their correct positions.
Alright, am I supposed to do this, or...?
This is the first tablet we picked up. It depicts land appearing on top of a white rectangular ship. This is the second tablet we got. It depicts...
Oh, there's 6 people watching the white rectangular ship setting out to sea.
This is the third tablet we came across. It depicts the white rectangular ship descending from the sky. This is the last tablet we got. It depicts light enveloping the legacy at the moment the cataclysm took place.
What order do they go in?
Looks right to me.
How
Will
about
is
this?
Lolorito.
Yes,
They're lined up in the order in which the events took place.
that makes the most sense.
The tablets lit up.
Probably means we got it right.
Nice job, Senal.
Nerifes must be trying to teach us the truth about our history.
Everything began when the white rectangular ship came down from the sky.
Senel puts them all down, and then Jay goes, "That's the number of atrocities Shirley has committed, Senel."
That was the meeting between humanity and the Radiant.
Unfortunately, the two races went down the path of war.
And humans, our ancestors, won.
Having lost the war, the Radiant sought a new life on board the Legacy.
Thus, the Kingdom of Terraces was born.
But the Radiant continued to hold on to their hatred of humanity.
And they eventually caused the cataclysm. The sea is glowing!
You know, usually two people don't just like, you know what, let's fight. Like, two countries aren't just like, you know what?
Could Nessie be trying to talk to us?
So usually two things don't mutually look at each other and go, all right, let's go to war. No, one of them is typically the aggressor. Okay? So who was the aggressor here, the Radiant or the humans? Because if the Radiant are the aggressors, then the humans were just defending themselves, and now the Radiant are upset that they lost and hate the humans because they tried to fight them and lost. Or are the humans the aggressors because the Radiant showed up on their land, and then they're at least justified in their hatred?
Nerifes surely knows we can't hear its voice. It's not trying to talk to us. If anything, it's probably the opposite. This time, I think it wants answers from us.
Are you saying it wants to know what we're going to do?
It wants us to make clear our decision.
Wow, Jay, you're really...
Teach, why are your nails glowing?
Maybe Nerifes wants to chat with Will.
With me?
The aggressor's Norma, specifically. She's a time hopper.
I was exiled from the mainland. I no longer have any great attachment to it. And Harriet is on board the Legacy as well. However, I cannot simply stand by and watch the cataclysm occur. No reason can justify the arbitrary destruction of innocent life. None. I vow to stop the cataclysm. It is my duty. The duty of one who knows the truth.
If she calls me Nessie one more time, I will end this world.
Reynard's nails are glowing even brighter.
Is that sacred airs?
What is this? I feel incredible power flowing through my body.
He just casts lightning bolt now.
Strength. It's immense. I can feel it.
It is sacred airs! I told you it was for real! Woo! Looks like I'm up next! I know I can do away with Moritz and Walter and get the old Shirley back. And you better believe I ain't gonna let the cataclysm happen.
Good enough.
This is it! This is sacred airs! I finally got it! Yahoo! Every last bit of my body's busting with power! If my nails were glowing all rainbow colors, it'd be just like the legends! Ah, but who's gonna fuss over details? Ha!
Turns out he didn't get Sacred Alice.
Me? Well, I mean, I just want to find the Everlight. I'm not looking to do anything big. That's not really my style, you know? But I guess it would be bad if there was a cataclysm and all. Sure, I ran away from home, but still. My parents are there, and I'd feel bad if I never...
This is the first I've heard about her running away from home.
Anyway, I want to keep on having fun searching for the Everlight, you know? If that means stopping the cataclysm, then, well, bring it on! Oh, it feels like I've grown closer to Nessie.
A giant wave comes in and just washes Norma out to sea.
Does this mean I'm one of the chosen warriors now? Please, that doesn't fit me at all.
Looks like I'm next. It's been a while since I first came to the Legacy. This is my home. So it really isn't my problem what happens to the mainland. But I doubt the Radiant will just leave the Legacy alone once they cause the cataclysm. So I'm going to stop it. For the Legacy, and everything on it that matters to me. With this much power, we can probably use Eris even on the surface. And it should be enough to accomplish my objective. I see what you mean about growing closer to Nerifes.
Told you.
Perhaps Eris is essentially a method for communicating with Nerifes.
And the Marinus would be its ultimate form.
Yes.
Okay, who's next?
I like how, they just went with the rhyming scheme here. Hey, Grun, sick.
Why are my nails shining? Were you not paying any attention at all?
Say something to the sea already, woman!
Hi there, Nerifes.
Just got a call
Is
from
that all you're
Germany.
gonna say?
I'll answer in that.
Oh my. My nails are all sparkly. They're so pretty. Was that okay, Norma? Moses?
How'd she get sacred airs just by saying hi?
My turn.
Turns out it's Nick Delary. That's the Nerifes. It doesn't matter what you say to it.
I do not intend to give up on peace between mankind and the Radiant. I don't want powers whose only purpose is to kill Shirley. People may laugh and call me an idealist, but how can one live without ideals? What I want is the power to stop the cataclysm and to open a path to peace. If you should still find me worthy, then grant me your power. Nerifes, you accept me. The power of Nerifes, this sense of fulfillment. I've never felt like this.
No, they'd only be able to get
I
sacred
also
airs for
feel the
driving
weight
a
of
four-wheel truck
responsibility.
all over a golf course if he was Nerifes. Well, I mean, all she did was walk up and say hi. Don't you remember? You could write anything on your assignments, and he would
Sunny,
just
you're the last one, so make it good.
he would just give you good marks. He doesn't. The Nerifes doesn't want to hear from Senal.
Senal.
Why?
Why aren't your nails glowing?
I don't know. Damn it, what's going on? Nerifes, stop playing around. Hey, wait! Are you saying you don't accept me?
Just me?
You can't be serious. I'm the only one who can convince Shirley.
Coolidge,
I have to go. Me. Without me, Shirley won't... Wait! Nerifes, please! Why?
Hold on.
How'd things end up like this?
I certainly didn't expect this.
how can this be happening?
Damn it! Why? Why is this only happening to me? What is it? What's wrong with me? What do I need?
Senny?
Well,
How should I know?
I don't have time for this. We have to stop Shirley. Why? Why is this happening?
Senal.
Will!
Punch.
Settle down. Understand? We're going to return to camp and discuss our next course of action. Understood?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Senal, calm your fucking tits. I have a feeling that it didn't grant him a blessing because he already has one from somewhere, and I think it's Stella. Hey, Teach, over here. What is it? I have something to tell you. And then she's like, I'm not wearing any underwear. Grun grew on me, and he's like, why are you telling me this? What the fuck? She shat herself. Oh no. She summoned the cataclysm. Tiamat. The calamity from the sewers.
Interesting.
You just can't stay quiet when you find... Silence!
Demon Blast! Ground Slam!
Strike!
Icicle Volt!
Alpha Tempest! Sovereign Tiger! Dark Force!
The Clampia. Tiamat, the calamity from the sewers.
Well then, I think I'll go for a little walk. Take it easy, Senny.
I think I'll go practice for a bit. It's been a while. Coolidge, get some rest.
Geet, race here to the sunset. Senal, try to wind down, you hear?
I'm going to talk to the Orosoran for a bit. Please rest for now, Senal.
Well, I suppose I'll do a little research. You try to get some rest.
Everyone's on edge now that Senal's gonna snap and kill everyone that got
people.
sacred airs. You people. He's like, you people and your sacred airs. Like I said, he was having the reaction above ground already, if you remember. He fell unconscious. So I suspect it has a lot to do with Stella.
How was it for everyone?
Perfect. I could even use Eris on the surface.
Nothing can scare us now.
Then let's begin the meeting.
I wonder why Nessie was mean to Senny.
Yeah, after all he said about wanting to convince Shirley so bad.
There's no point in trying to guess why Senal was rejected by Nerifes. What we have to think about now is how to stop the cataclysm.
Yeah, the Wings of Light could be powering up right now.
But can we convince Shirley without Coolidge?
We'll do everything we can. However,
I like how Will
We
so quick
must
to just
resolve
abandon him.
ourselves to do what is necessary should that prove impossible.
You mean kill Shirley?
Don't worry. If it comes to that, I'll do it myself. I can't leave a task that important to those who are easily swayed by emotion.
You said that without batting an eyelash. Come on, it's gotta bug you a little.
Not particularly. If I decide to do it, then I will.
You gotta have ice water running through your veins.
My, such an elegant insult coming from you, Moses. Can we end the meeting now? I have something I need to do.
I didn't know Jay was so cold. I'm kinda disappointed.
Oh no, Jay is a very nice boy.
How can you say that?
No one wants to do things they don't want to do, so that's why Jay said he'd do it himself.
Jay, don't tell me you...
This must be monumentally upsetting for him. Let's all abandon him and his our maid, right? That's exactly what it sounds like. They're just like, let's hold this meeting without him. Fuck him. He can fuck off.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't try to bear this burden alone. What are we here for?
We're
not going to let you shoulder this responsibility alone. This is a problem we all must face.
That's right. Jay, let me ask you just one thing.
What is it?
Do you like Senal?
Do you think I'd travel together with someone I didn't like?
All right, that's what I wanted to hear. Count me in, Will. I can't just sit back and watch you two suffer.
Moses.
You've done your best, Senal. You don't need to push yourself any further. You have me. I'll stay with you. Coolidge! Are you having doubts about something?
What makes you say that?
Everyone says Nerifes rejected you, but I wondered if perhaps it was the other way around.
You think I rejected Nerifes?
Listen, Coolidge. If something's bothering you, why don't you tell me about it? I know I'm being nosy, but it's hard for me too, just standing by watching you suffer.
If the true nature of Eris really is communicating with Nerifes like Jay said, then I have an idea about what happened.
Oh?
I've never looked at my being an Aaron as a good thing.
Operations report Marinus captured.
My name's in there. In the list of those participating in the operation.
What?
I was one of Vaklav's soldiers. I was a war orphan. People found out I was an Aaron, and I got sent to a military facility. That's where my Eris abilities grew and developed.
I see.
Well, he can
I was
punch
sent
the
into
sea.
battle at age 12. My first mission was to capture Shirley. It was a solo mission. I slipped through the barrier and entered the Fairness village. I hid the fact that I was an Aaron, and because I was a child, they weren't even suspicious of me.
And that's how you met Shirley?
Getting close to her was easy. All that was left was to take her and run.
But you couldn't.
Life in the village was the first peaceful experience I'd ever had in my life. The days passed with Stella and Shirley, and before I knew it, I had forgotten my mission. Stella and I were the cause of the attack on the village.
What do you mean?
Shirley fell into a coma after failing the rite of accession. We went out to find help. We went outside the village to find an ore that was said to cure any disease.
And?
We got the ore and saved Shirley, but we were followed, and they saw us enter the village.
There were other soldiers pursuing Shirley?
Yes, and then the attack happened. Stella's death, Shirley's change, trace it all back, and it's all my fault.
Coolidge, you can't think like that.
But it's true. If only I hadn't gone to their village. I wish I'd never been able to use Eris.
I mean, you could say that, sure, but there's no guarantee someone else wouldn't have just
Then
gone.
maybe things wouldn't have wound up like this.
Does Shirley know about your past?
I never told her.
Were you planning on staying quiet forever?
Well, I promised Stella.
Stella?
Stella knew who I was, but she still entrusted Shirley to me. I have to keep my promise. Because I chose Stella.
Chose? What do you mean?
It's...
Coolidge, please tell me.
When we visited the Fairness, Shirley told me she was in love with me.
And? What did you do?
I told her I had to stay with Stella.
What? Are you serious?
Do you think I joke about that? Stella died because of me. After she spent 3 years waiting for me to rescue her. So, at least from now on...
Coolidge, you...
Ow! What was that for?
You idiot!
What?
I know why Nerifes rejected you. You don't understand yourself at all.
What are you talking about?
You're hiding your feelings. Choosing Stella is just an excuse.
Shut up! What makes you think you know me so well?
Don't be blind. Of course I know you.
Chloe?
Maybe I didn't before, but I definitely do now. I know you so well it hurts.
What?
Coolidge, there's only one thing you should do. Go see Shirley right now. Tell her everything.
Everything?
Yes, everything. Your past and your feelings, too. Don't hold anything back from her.
I can't.
You can't? You coward.
What did you say?
I wish I'd never been able to use Eris. I chose Stella. Ugh, give me a break. You're just running away from facing Shirley.
Mira? We have a Mira cat here, guys. Look at this. Hello, Mira.
What do you know?
I know Shirley is worth more than that to you. Am I wrong? Am I Senal?
Yeah, you're right. I should have seen it all along. It was right in front of me.
But I had to fight you on it because pride. Oh.
What I needed to learn wasn't the truth about the past.
It was Minicat.
But the truth about myself.
Hey.
Senal, we'll always be together, right?
No.
Let's stay together forever.
You're not Stella.
Senal.
You're me. My doubts, my fears.
Turns out he's been dressing up as Stella this whole time. Stella never wanted him.
No matter how much you struggle, you can't live in the past. In my heart, I knew that.
Senal.
You bear the burden of the good times and the bad, and just keep going. I guess that's what it means to live. Yeah, and I'm alive. So as long as I'm alive, the only thing I can do is press on. Stella, I'm going. I'm going to Shirley.
The sea.
Nerifes was listening.
This is the power of Nerifes?
You did it.
I owe it all to you.
Fuck.
Don't mention it.
Senal!
What's going on?
Senny, don't tell me. You got the power, right?
Yeah. Please give me one more chance. I'm going to convince Shirley. I'm going to tell Shirley everything I wasn't able to before.
If it were Shirley, she might listen to what you have to say, Senal, but...
But not if she's the Marinus?
If Shirley really is the Marinus and can't be convinced, then I'll finish this by my own hand.
Are you sure?
I know what it means to have been entrusted with power by Nerifes, and I understand the thoughts and feelings of everyone here.
Senal! I'm sure you'll convince her, and I'll be there with you.
Well, Jay?
I'm going to hold you to your word. Ugh. And I went through all the trouble of planning the operation without Senal. Now I have to start all over again.
Isn't that great, Jay?
It's not like I care.
Jay? I'm sorry I worried you. From now on, we're a team.
I'm not going to go easy on you.
Ooh, two former rivals put their differences aside in an idyllic scene of peace and...
Oh, this is so touching!
Moses!
What are you doing?
Nobody called for you.
Seriously.
Don't get embarrassed.
He's trying to dock with them.
Embarrassed?
Again, I want to point out just how quickly they were ready to abandon Senal. Oh, you got the power? Okay, you can join the club again.
Now then, let's get back to planning our strategy.
Right.
Yeah!
Okay!
How can we get to Mirage Palace?
Does everyone remember the secret underground passage?
No.
The place where we were attacked by the Long Long Demon? Man, that feels like ages ago.
I looked into it a bit, and it turns out there's another underground passage similar to that one. Apparently, it exits close to the bow.
Whoa, good job. So we can get to Mirage Palace if we go straight through the secret passage.
What if the passage is blocked midway?
What are you giggling for?
I have an announcement to make. Would you all come with me to the elevator?
Is there something there?
As a matter of fact, there is. If you come, you can see it.
You can't see it unless you come first. Alright, let's save our game, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and continue for the last 30 minutes of today's stream.